Yep, it's Pepe, and I'm here with the lyrical analysis because I'm well aware that the lyrics to Wind, they could mean a different thing for you, but they have a sort of specific meaning for me, and they're also kind of, let's just say, I spoke in tongues, I kind of written in code. It's not very obvious what I meant, so I'm here to explain it. After this video, I'm too lazy to like edit it right now, but I'm thinking about making an intro. Uh, I guess I'll probably make like one of the animated intros with my stage name, but yeah. Don't mind the glare on my glasses. I'm gonna be reading it from my mom's phone because I don't want to remember it by heart because I struggle with remembering lyrics. Let's see. Verse 1. Walking, I feel it. Running, I feel it. Don't want to be hit, so I'll be the cause of it. You're probably like, what are you feeling? The wind is a metaphor for pain, and how I got it is because I was having a bad day, so I decided to walk with my mom. I'm pretty sure we just walked to the store. I just accompanied her just to get out. And then I was looking for a song idea. I was like, haven't written in like 2 weeks. Let me write something. And then wind came in mind, and I was like, oh my god, that's so good, because I just felt it hitting my face, and I was just walking, and I was like, if I'm running, I feel like more air resistance, and this is where like all the sciencey things in the chorus started coming about, because very sciencey, but that'll make sense later in the song. Going to places, seeing your faces, but when I get sick from the nip, I'll hide away. That means how I get happy and I don't feel the wind, or I don't really notice the wind as much when I'm hanging out with friends and obviously my fans. I love you guys. But then when I get sick, I might just like kind of disappear because I need a moment to myself. The pre-chorus is, it seems as if I am better alone. Then I'm reminded of how much y'all mean to me. I don't know why I'm reading with with like this rhythm, but anyways. That part is self-explanatory. I want to just like shut everyone out. Dismissive. But then I'm reminded of you guys because you guys just show me love, and I'm just like, hey. I couldn't feel it because the wind's too strong. Becoming cold, the warmth fades. I am sick. That part is just like I try to feel the. Okay, that was outside noise. The part where I'm becoming sick is about like how I mentally kind of digress, and I'm unable to notice the love, and I fall into a pit of inadequacy. But yeah. Wind pierces like icicles, nothing to destroy the friction between you and I. That part is one of my favorites because honestly, I was just looking for something to kind of like, I don't know, because I had this rhythm in my head, but it was really clever that the acronym WIND for some reason popped up when I was typing it, and I was like, I'm going with that. And also, because icicles, I don't know, they're sharp, and that's like how the pain hits. It hit hard. And then the friction part will be explained by the next lyric, and it just starts going off in lots of sciencey things, but basically describing how like, let's just say we're two rough, like saying people don't get along, so we kind of rub and then we get all heated and stuff. What the science references? Friction. I'm just laughing at all the science references because they're everywhere. But the next part, though the bonds are chemical, water and ethanol dissolve, but it is not gone. You're probably like, why did you choose water and ethanol? Honestly, I have no clue. It just rhymed. But ethanol is definitely dissolved in water, and it's kind of like clear and odorless to begin with, so it seems like it just kind of falls under the radar. And then water is just this big. Okay, this is a science lesson. Anyways, explaining the point that ethanol is dissolved in water and it's like completely submerged. You can't even like barely can even notice it was even there. Barely notice it's in there, which is a metaphor for like how I am. I try to keep myself under the radar like that and submerge myself and try to pretend that I'm fine. But yeah, and also the bonds or chemical part is directly referencing my toxic family and how I have to like, I'm like dissolved, like they wear me down to the point where I don't even know, I can't even see myself and no one can really see me. I'm like almost a different person. But it is not gone, and that part will become it'll become a motivation at the end. So like no matter if I can't see myself, I'm still in there. I just need to strengthen, I guess. Verse 2, causing destruction, total obstruction. I'm in this hurricane, work is my shelter, so this part is where it gets a little, excuse me looking out the window so much, it's just people walking by. And it's like how the wind, I just used it as another metaphor for a storm. It's like when my mental health gets really bad, it's like not an outburst where I'm hurting other people, but it's an outburst where I'm kind of hurting myself. That'll trauma, basically. I don't feel like explaining all of that right now, but yeah, so it wreaks havoc on my life, and total obstruction is like a roadblock because I'm just trying to sit here and work hard, and then I just have to worry about crying and breaking down. Like, that's not it, Chile. But yeah, I'm in this hurricane. Basically, my whole life is a storm. It's a disaster. Kind of concerned, but work is my shelter. I overwork myself, so yeah, I will keep grinding, but it's so blinding. Get my shades now, I can see, but it's darker. That part is saying I will keep working because it's like my only escape, and this force that's so blinding, it'll come up in the rap. Get my shades now, I can see, but it's darker. So basically, when I do music, and that's the force that's blinding, it like, I love music, and that's why I do what I do for you guys. I'm not going to go on a rant about that, but I can see now. I can have this purpose, and I have this energy now, but it's darker because some of the things I write about, like I'm up in my brain thinking about lyrics, and I'm like, sometimes I write some happy stuff, then sometimes I just sit there and go in depth, like, oh yeah, this happened to me. It's a lot. Here's the rap, and beware if I don't explain too much because I kind of wrote this part kind of clearer because of all the fogginess of the other verses prior to that. But yeah, music is my heart, but science is also what I strive to do. I'm running at both while the wind will hold me back for a day or two. Basically saying how I burn out and it holds me back for a day, but yeah, I want to also dual major in science and music, so wish me luck because college is going to be a headache, but I'm guessing if my music career blows up or I can make people happy and have like a record label or something, then I will pursue music full time. But right now I'm doing both because I really love science, hence the lyrics of the song. Can't stop or rest because I will feel the disappointment, hiding feelings with my mental smile ointment. That's basically how I can't rest because I, like as I said earlier, I deal with feelings of inadequacy. So if I stop, I'm going to feel lazy. I also hide feelings. Mental smile ointment. Basically, my brain is just saying, you have to smile, you have to be that bubbly person, the person you got people look up to, or you have to be that light. And now it's like partly just my personality, but when I don't feel it, I go over the top to try to overcompensate. Don't worry, guys, I'm actually happy because I'm so happy I shared Win with you guys, so no overcompensating right now. I think I'll decease because of all this pressure. Breathing in the wind can't make it any better. That's self-explanatory. My going through my pain and trauma does not help, and also it's dual majoring sounds like it'll be a headache, so I'm just like kind of scared, and I'm afraid I'll die, but I'm not going to like end myself. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to fight. And that comes at the end of the song. Oh my god, the spoilers. My problems still hit me, but music keeps me from falling apart. I feel the drops of pain but when it rains, but afterward I'm left with art. That part is just like music solves my issues, and I'm also using the storm analogy. Like whenever I write, it feels like everything's just raining on me. Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande reference. But anyways, but then afterward, I'm left with the music I share to you guys, so it's worth it. Gotta let the wind take my tears and all my fears. Sit and think and make something for your and my ears. That was fun, but come back to reality, dear. You're burnt out and the pain is clear. And that's when I have to take a break, and then I go back to the chorus about how wind hurts. But yeah, I gotta let the pain, like all my fears and pain, like tears, put it all in that music. And I usually, my thing is trying to give a lesson or at least trying to relate to someone. So the chorus again, wind pierces like icicles, nothing to destroy the friction between you and I. I'm gonna sing it even though I didn't warm up. Though the bonds are chemical, water and ethanol dissolve, but it is not gone. And then the bridge. the song is insight to how it is like in my life, even though I show delight. It's basically saying, yo, this is what I go through. I'm actually traumatized, but like, I act like a jelly bean. I'm actually pain drained and going insane, but I won't give up. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about my mental health. But yeah, if you can relate to this, I want you to know you can do it. Don't quit. And the reason why that part is the strongest and highest belt of the entire song, I mean, except for the very showy E7, but like that part hits because I want you to know if you're going through pain, if any of what happened to me is happening to you, you can do this. You can get through this. Therapy is amazing. I'm about to go there because Lord knows I need it. I'm just determined to like being better, and you should too. Don't die. Even, and just because you're watching this video, I automatically love you, so you can always come to me. I'll put my Instagram at the end of the video. But yeah, you can do this. I promise you. Just don't give up. And then this part was because your work will pave the way and you'll be free from hell. Release the wind inside. That part is relating to people that live with toxic family, and then soon you're just like working so hard so then you can finally leave, or maybe you need to be emancipated, maybe you need to go with another family member. There's a lot of options on the table, so don't give up. And then it's just like all of it, thinking about it gets like in your head, and it's like release the wind and sigh. And then there's it's just the sigh. But honestly, I was trying to be showy, so I just did like a 9-part riff and then maybe scream, and I was just like trying to be showy again, E7. But yeah, the part with maybe scream wasn't supposed to be anything. Actually, it was originally like maybe scream and scream like again, but I decided to make it musical instead of just like this calm song. Then just like maybe scream. Then the last chorus changes a little bit. Wind pierces like icicles, nothing to deny, but use it to let yourself fly. That part is all about validating your pain, struggles, pain. It hurts. But it's a gift in disguise. Once you learn how to harness it, and you learn how to turn it into passion or art or something else, energy transform. But yeah, you can use it to not literally let yourself fly, but your soul can fly, or you can flourish or be amazing. And then if the bonds are chemical, water and ethanol, realize that it's not gone. That part is just like when you feel like you can't see yourself, you don't know who you are because you're so clouded by everybody else being toxic. Realize that you are still the same person. You are just changing. This is just a point in your life, and you aren't gone, so please stay strong. So basically, yeah, whenever you feel like everything is too much for you, you got it. And if you need help, remember what I said earlier. Yeah, that's the lyrical analysis. Thank you guys for watching. Love you.